of resisting arrest for getting out on foot and then running from police after you were instructed to stop running. When we apprehended you, I went through your possessions and I saw this box of what appeared to be stolen goods. So you're getting 1 count of possession of stolen goods. When the vehicle was done being processed, it had signs of tampering to an owner that does not come back to you, leading us to believe that you were joyriding in the vehicle. So you were getting a count of joyriding. So in total, you're looking at reckless evading, resisting arrest, possession of stolen goods, and joyriding. In total, that's going to come to a 3-point citation involving 51 months and a $2,590 fine. How do you plead to your 4 charges?
Do we have any room to talk about these by any chance?
You did invoke your 5th. I didn't have any opportunity to talk to you.
I don't. I'm guessing I'm not getting a lawyer. I mean, if we got room to talk about it, I'm willing to talk to you about it.
I mean, okay.
I'd like to steer from any felonies if possible. You know.
Well, I got bad news for you. You're getting 2.
Well, we'll see. Here's the thing. Can we talk about it? I mean,
I'm willing to,
right?
I'm willing to talk about it. What was that? Sorry.
The reckless evading you said. I mean, yeah, I was driving fast. I don't really know about the rest, you know.
Would you like me to read you the charge?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Reckless evading. Dangerously flees from a police vehicle while operating a motor vehicle to avoid being apprehended, detained, or arrested. Crossing into oncoming lanes of traffic, causing damage to property, putting lives in danger. You were all over the road, my man. And I got 4 officers to testify that.
I feel like I stayed on pretty much in oncomings, you know. And when I went off road, it was a denoted trail.
Right.
You know?
No, I don't.
I mean, we got a little wiggle room we could consider here, maybe, right? You know, like I don't know, like.
So here's the thing, though.
Standard evading, you know. Maybe.
Here's the thing, Mr. Mason. Even if I were to work with that and you want to steer from felonies, possession of stolen goods is a felony. There's no misdemeanor on that, and that's a possession.
I mean, are those stolen? Like that's what I'm a little bit confused about. I mean, I just took a job.
Tow truck driver.
Yeah, no, those are
escorting them back to the tow yard.
So the thing with the possession.
Yeah.
Are you aware of 9/10 of the law?
No.
Okay.
But can I like? Is there like a way like I could like affirm?
So
like, how this all happened and like,
I mean, I'm willing to hear you out. I mean, if you're willing to talk to me, I'm sure we could work on something. But I'm gonna be blunt with you.
Sure.
Possession, just so you're aware, if you ever hear an officer say 9/10 of the law, possession is 9/10 of the law, stating that the burden of proof falls on the defense. So if I'm prosecuting these charges, the burden of proof falls on you to prove your innocence. Say you got a job and you took the job and you were unaware that the job that you were taking involved you collecting possessions that are stolen from other people. You would need an alibi and proof in court with a witness to state otherwise that what you had on you for a reason. The problem is that a possession is everything, right? There's really no wiggle room on a possession in the cells currently. The way you were driving could be argued. I'd be willing to hear you out. What do you got?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was. You're saying I was kind of all over, which you know, I did go off road. I'll agree with you there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll agree, but I tried to keep it to like trails that were like designed for motor vehicles, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really swerve in and out of traffic at all. I was, you know, keeping it basically in the correct lanes because I didn't want to head on anything, you know. I feel like look. I don't know if there's any way that can just go down to like a standard evading or whatnot, because and then the resisting arrest too. I mean, yeah, I got out of the car after it kind of gave out on me. I didn't really put up much of a fight.
Okay. Well, you did run out of the vehicle while you had an officer chase you. I mean, that's. I don't think the resisting arrest is going to get touched. That's a misdemeanor. But that one I'm not looking to change or argue. Barrett, quick question.
Yeah.
How would you feel about Mr. Let me clarify here, Mr. Drew Mason. I'm sorry. How would you feel here about Drew's driving?
What about it?
Would you argue it was more reckless than it was just regular evading, or would you argue otherwise?
I mean, yeah, I would say it was reckless.
I mean, I need a good reason. A
So
good.
I guess I'm looking for what made it reckless in your eyes. You know, that's what I'm looking at here. Because, like I say, you read the whole thing off to me, right?
Yeah.
You mentioned endangering lives, swerving in and out of traffic. Those are things that I didn't do. I kept things in oncoming lanes, and when I went off road, it was, you know, you look at you glance at a GPS. I kept it to like mark trails and shit, you know.
Team, what do you want the 1060 vehicle marked for?
So I mean, I get where you're coming from.
Just joyriding or reckless evading, it really doesn't matter.
Different.
You know,
speeding, and just because you turn a corner at a high rate of speed and nobody's there one time doesn't mean there couldn't have been.
Sand it.
Right, but we're
Yeah,
speaking in
Last
hypotheticals.
911, the lady
right?
was drunk, just got drenched.
Because you said what? It has to be like that has to endanger lives specifically, right? That's what the charge said. By your words, and
I think so.
I don't think that can like be said is what I did. You know, like I'm willing to take a guilty plea if we go down to the lesser. You know.
And why is that?
Because I just don't think that this is the correct charge for me. You know. In this instance, in these standards.
I don't know.
It really is, Norman. I can't believe that.
Let's see. Posting on covered lanes, traffic, causing damage to property, put lives in danger.
Yeah, it's that back half of it that you're describing there that I don't really agree with, right? Hell, even when I like, you know, crashed out or whatever, I didn't really crash out. Like the car just kind of quit.
I'll tell you what. Because here's the reality. You're trying to get out of a felony. If we were to drop that, you realize you're still receiving a felony, yeah?
You could cut it down to evading and then do reckless driving on top of that instead, if you'd like.
I don't understand why that would make
from
sense
EMS.
then either.
Well, reckless driving more fits what you were doing, and if you want to say that you're not reckless evading, then it would just be evading.
Yes, send it. Can I get a unit at Senior Buns? The referencing the late.
I get your argument about reckless evading, but I think most people would agree, even with it being a hypothetical circumstance. I mean, putting lives in danger doesn't always actually have to happen for you to actually do it. You know.
Right.
I don't know if that's
right. But
coming across the proper way.
The thing is like, I mean, I think I get what you're trying to say, but I'm also kind of like trying to see if I can bargain and work with you here a little bit too, you know?
Yeah.
I will say the reckless driving would actually be a bargain comparatively to where you're at. I mean, I'd be willing to work with that as well. It's really hard because we had multiple units chasing you all over the north up there. Even when we were waiting for you on Panorama Drive, you came blowing out of that little intersection there, crossed over the stop sign, over East Joshua Road onto Panorama. There was no stopping. You were in our lane. You almost clipped us, right? So from our perspective, your driving was reckless in nature. And I'll be blunt with you. Reckless driving is a charge that if somebody in a Group 6 truck, one of those big armored Group 6 trucks, is doing 75 miles an hour through the city, through intersections, I'm arresting them for reckless driving. That is a giant vehicle, right? The articulation that we would push on reckless driving is that I would argue that a 20, 30,000 pound vehicle is reckless in nature with the way it was driving. The way you fled from us, you definitely evaded. And I think the way that you were driving was definitely reckless in nature.
Sure, but you know, first arrest, man. You can't even work with me here a little bit.
I mean, I feel like there is leniency and work here. I mean, I'm not sure.
Right, but your idea of leniency right now is to add another charge.
You're actually,
which I don't understand what like you're saying reckless driving and then evading, right? Which I don't know I don't know if that's more. I don't know if that's less. Because you're talking two like different like driving. things
So
at that point in
the
time,
other issue that we run into is that the initial reason for your stop was the fact that you were evading. You failed to yield to police lights and you fled, right? So regardless of if it's reckless or not, there is still evading. The driving itself, though, I would argue based on...
I'm agreeing with you that there's definitely evading. Like I'll agree with you and I'll cop to that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no wiggle room that we can go with here, like at all. You know, I'm not like some career hardened criminal. Like this is a thing that happened, and it is what it is. But there's no wiggle room here at all.
Let me take a look.
It's up to you, Flop. You go with something something a lot less. Basically the three options, like how it is now, or two, you could go with something a lot less, or three, you can go with reckless driving and evading, and it saves them $20.
Let me talk with Barrick real quick. I'll be right back with you.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind giving him the evading and not the reckless driving if there's a fat note on his profile that stated that if this man is ever caught driving in a careless nature, that he always gets reckless driving. Because to lose the evading and the recklessness of his nature does not make sense to me. I would actually rather hit him with the evading and reckless driving.
Only issue is the only reason I feels like stacking to me is because of the points. To a degree.
Yeah, that is true. He's
It
getting
goes
more
from
points.
3 overall points to 5 additional. That's my only thing with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to do evading, that's fine.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to do evading, and I'm going to tell him flat out that I'm going to make a note that what he believed was not... God, I really...
Brings up a good point about reckless evading, though.
He does.
In terms of the actual definition of it.
He does.
Doesn't mention like high rates of speed or anything like that, so...
Well, my thing is that he crossed into oncoming lanes. He didn't crash into anything, and while he didn't put lives in danger, there could have been intent. The question is, the way that it's written is, can it be argued that it's prongs, or is it, you know? So I would agree with you. I might do evading for now. And let him know that if there's leniency on this, there won't be moving forward. Because yeah. He needs to understand that, but...
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
It's, yep.
That works with me. All right, Drew.
All right, what are we looking at?
Here's the stipulation I'm going to give you. Because I agree. To your record, you're not a hardened criminal. I am willing to give you the joyriding, the resisting arrest, the evading, and the possession of the stolen goods under 2 points. 1, we have a guilty plea. And 2, you understand that I am going to be making a note on your profile about this. I need you to understand that while I do think that an argument could be made against the reckless part, your driving was inherently and could be argued as reckless. I don't need you pulling the car with other people, because I really do think that if I were to push reckless driving, that would stick, no questions asked. So as long as you're willing to understand that I'm going to make note of it, and I ask that you continue to do better, I'm willing to give you this one and only, considering this is your first arrest.
And you require a guilty plea on that.
Well, you did tell me that if you drop down, you would plead guilty already.
Well, right. Yeah. Okay.
Do you, instead of looking at the 2 felonies, you're looking at 3 misdemeanors and obviously the felony for the stolen goods.
Yeah, that's just the thing that I'm struggling with too. Is that one? But I know that that's not something that I can prove to you right here, right now.
Yeah,
And
you could
that's why
appeal
I'm
that.
struggling with that. Like, like, what if I wanted to like contest that specific that portion, right? But I want to talk to like a lawyer about it first too, and I don't know if there is one. So that's the only thing that I'm now thinking of too, right? I guess
There's
what
no lawyers.
I guess I'm not like legally trained or anything like that, right? But when I say I'm gonna, I'd plead guilty. Like I wouldn't contest you saying that I evaded, right? Like if I were to bring this in on some kind of appeal, it would just be against that one like type felony deal,
I gotcha.
So yeah, maybe like a slip of the tongue there, but I mean, you understand. And I think you're being more than reasonable.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I'm glad we're able to have a conversation here. So
Yeah, I mean, you have to understand that in a predicament where someone, pleads the fifth, I kind of go based on what I know. When we can have a conversation, there's a little bit of wiggle room to at least have an open discussion. The possession part is a little bit of a tough one. I will admit, I don't think that one I can wiggle on.
In the moment, I get that. I think with time and preparation, I think we can maybe have a conversation about it, but that's not going to happen down here right now. So, so I don't think we can get anywhere with that. Would you like? I'm willing to like make a gentleman's agreement with you that like should I bring this on some kind of like appeal after talking to a lawyer, which I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I gotta talk to the lawyer first. Can I enter a plea of not guilty, hold those charges, and then just with the understanding I'm not gonna belittle or give you shit about the driving portion here?
Give me just a second.
Because you're working with me, and I'm willing to work with you, but there's just one missing bit here that I can't work with, like, and that's nobody's fault. But
give me just a minute.
Okay.
Possession of stolen goods. Stolen goods. But now what I'm confused about is that this says possession of valuable goods. I don't know what to do here.
Because I'm in a position where I understand where you're coming from, too.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm going to keep the possession of stolen goods for now. I'm willing to understand a barter of gentleman's agreement on that if you would like to try and maybe talk to a lawyer about it. This is an interesting one, and I feel
I'm not asking you to cut it by any means. I'm just asking like the opportunity to plead not guilty to it, and hash it out, see if I can talk to a lawyer, see what they think, and if it needs to go to a judge, it can go to a judge. I don't want you to. I'm not asking you to drop that. I think that is, I think you definitely have a reason to push that charge. I'm not questioning your reasoning in doing so. Given what you believe you discovered, right? But just your contingency there on you have to plead guilty for the lesser on the evading.
Yeah,
the only thing that I'm on right now. So if we take the lesser, I'll plead not guilty, and then like I say, between you and me, that's really the only thing I'm concerned about at this point. Because the first thing I said to you, and you can even know this, is that I'm just looking at the felonies specifically.
I gotcha. I'm gonna make a phone call. Give me 1 second, because I'm in a weird spot with something, and I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Bear with me. What within the name of the stolen goods? How would you know the box is stolen? Why would it be labeled stolen goods if it's not stolen? Same contest that we had in court for the gun. How do you know it's a PD gun? Because it's labeled PD. It's the same argument. They give us tools as cops that we get to kind of use to process things, right? Like when you highlight this, it says government PD EMS DOC. Right? They give us these things. Government radio. What else? IFAC, government PD EMS DOC. So when we know that this is government equipment, right? Stolen goods. A collection of stolen goods. And it's in the name. It leaves me in a weird spot to argue, is this actually considered stolen goods? Who's around? $166 from 125. Do you have my number? Could you call me real quick? Your number's not in my phone for some reason. I don't know. My contacts are weird. No, it's coming up as
Hello.
Lucas Lavender. That's interesting.
Oh, fake as hell. Interesting. Okay, how may I help you?
Yeah. Hey, so can I have you read something real quick?
Yeah. What is it?
Look up the charge or look up the incident report I have real quick for the reckless evading.
Okay.
I'm dropping it down from reckless evading down to a different charge. It doesn't matter though. The possession of stolen goods. Do you see the photo of the stolen goods in evidence?
Yes.
Okay, you see that?
Yeah.
Open up a new tab, go to charges, look up stolen goods.
Okay.
In the statement of possession of stolen goods, possession of valuable goods without proof of ownership. What the fuck do I do with this? I need a second opinion.
Fucking stupid.
You get what I'm saying? Do you see why this is so stupid and weird?
Who the fuck? Okay.
I might just press the charge and tell him to appeal it because I want to hear this from a judge. You know what I'm saying?
That is, you know.
You get what I'm saying?
Dispatch 145, we need EMS in Mission Row. We've got an officer down. Situation's code 4. It was a stray flashlight.
Alpha 1376.
What do you
Oh
think?
my god. Okay, that is okay.
Is that bad?
That's bad because the charge contradicts what you have.
Not me.
Like stolen goods and valuable goods are
Is there a judge around? I really
maybe okay. Actually, maybe we're dumb. Hold on. I feel like we should see this from a different perspective because I think when you hear valuable goods, me and you are thinking of something very specific.
Yes.
And I think it was specific based on the capitalization in the
Yeah.
description.
The thing that I'm
But is there a possibility that it's not specific?
should I just press and tell him to
Those
appeal
stolen
it
goods,
and then bring it
I
up with a
think you should.
judge?
I'll be honest with you, I think you should.
Okay.
And not out of like I
think-
think you're
I think-
aware that this could possibly be different, but obviously like you need to set like a explanation here. Like
yeah.
Does this apply or does this not?
They're gonna question how I know they're stolen. I don't
Oh
you
my
know what I'm saying?
god.
I don't know what the fuck to do with this.
Were you able to question them
Yeah,
as
no.
to like where and how they were able to accumulate that into their possession?
You keep talking.
It's the same door on the
Chill.
other side.
Or no?
On that side.
Was that not able to come out? Did they not confess? Like
They pled the fifth
where
until I
they
told them they
fo-
were getting 2 felonies. Then they really wanted to talk.
I mean, okay. I think for your sake, it would be worth it to try and get how they have that on them.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk
That
to him
is
and just tell him to be blunt
hard
with
to
me.
explain. I think you should push it though. That's
Yeah,
my opinion.
I'm gonna ask him and then just go from there.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you,
What
Lucas.
the fuck?
I
Okay,
don't
no, you're
know.
good. That's
Yeah.
a really really interesting one. Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you
Alrighty.
soon. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, Drew. I'm gonna. You want to have a quick conversation with me just about these this
sure,
box of goods
sure.
you have here?
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Where would you? Where did you acquire these? This box, these couple boxes of goods. There's 16 of them.
So I took a job from a gentleman working at a pawn shop in the South Side. Who then told me to go get the car, and then go bring the boxes to people and make various little deliveries. If I'm being honest, I thought that's why you guys were pulling me over at first, because when you first saw me over by the dinosaur over there, that's why I was originally stopped.
I gotcha. Okay, so you went there, you grabbed the goodies. Was that a company vehicle that they initially gave you?
No, I handed them off. You know, I was told to go get a vehicle, which was that blue car.
Okay.
And then to hand those things off.
Okay. And the things that you were handing off, did you get them from this guy that you were talking to? Did he have
in the trunk of the car? They were in the trunk of the car when I picked it up.
Okay, so you got the car from the guy that you were working for, and he gave you locations to drop off the boxes?
Yep. Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Like I said, I understand why you're pushing the charge.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure
for you to do so.
Yeah.
What I was looking to argue is more of the how it came to be type deal. Like you and I were talking about, like you'd have to like have like a rock solid like alibi type deal. You know, and that's what I would need to have time to discuss. That's what I can't solve down here.
Yeah.
So I get where you're at completely.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I've gotten you down to evading. I'm willing to work with you on these charges and kind of go from there, and I guess work from there. So if you want to plead not guilty, I can process you and I can give you a little bit of time off, but I do have to send you up because there is a felony involved. That's just our procedure. How do you plead to the charges given right now? Specifically contesting the possession of stolen goods?
Yeah, just not guilty because I can't go piecemeal, you know?
Okay.
But
would you like me to note down that you're pleading guilty to the 3 other charges, but not guilty to the possession of stolen goods?
I think it's probably better that, like I say, I'm going to talk to a lawyer. I'm going to see if there's something that holds water here. There's a chance this does never even like see a courtroom, right?
I gotcha.
I'm just kind of doing it for the, you know, to have my rights to do so, if you understand. So
I gotcha. Okay. So you're looking at 40 months. I'll drop it down to 30. From there, I will, sorry, bear with me. Yeah. I'll drop it down to 30 months and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Awesome.
30 you said?
Yeah. Actually, with the phone call I had, we'll do 25.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, there's your bill.
976 the hospital. Check.
And I'll go drop it down to 25 months. You got any other questions or concerns, my man?
No, not for now.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll be talking soon.
Absolutely. We'll be in touch. You take care, Drew, all right?
Yeah, you too.
All right.
Alpha 1323.
Ooh, this is gonna be a rough one.
What did we catch him doing? You know?
Did you take photos of the car?
Yeah, it should be in there.
It's not.
What? Is it unk?
Yes. I don't see the photos of the vehicle.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm so pissed off. But all over again. 'Cause you hate me. The VIN's there, though. Eh.
Slash 14576.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it clear for people just so it's clear and
Okay,
aware.
look now.
If people are going to try and guide me to say or do something, I'm probably not going to say or do it. I have two commands, backseat and meta. The reason that I was talking about the charge was because valuable goods and stolen goods are sort of two different things. But the title of that is possession of stolen goods. That is clearly possession of stolen goods. Valuable goods were something that we had in 3.0. So we're dealing with this weird situation, trying to figure out what is right and what isn't here. I think this needs to go to court to get clarified. You said the plate was flag 1060?
Yeah, says it.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah, bingo. Ooh, that was a little pursuit we had there.
It was... This guy's going to contest these charges, and I need to be sure.
Why?
Because it's the possession of the stolen goods, and honestly, I don't blame him. I'm gonna write this very specifically. Give me a second. I do need you to do me a favor, and I need you to get a statement in from your side of what you saw, because you started the pursuit.
Yeah, I think I forget. I think it was you or Barrett. You guys were riding together, right?
See you later. Me and Barrick were, yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys flush him out? And I was just like right there.
No, so we pulled up. We saw him leave pretty quickly when we pulled up and seen him. Like, that was weird. And then you called out. You're like, this guy's like driving quick.
It was like he pulled out in front of me, and he just so happened to pull out directly in front of me. And I was like, is he running? Yeah, he's running.
I got you. I don't think so, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Little dirt move, and I was like, ha ha ha, fuck you, buddy. You forgot that I drive a little bit.
Yeah. Be sure to
I
get
don't know what he was doing. It was so weird. Yeah, I'll write something up.
Yeah, just get a statement in real quick. I don't know when he's gonna contest this, but I definitely need something in here sooner than later. I'm gonna write out my statement real quick, because if I don't, this is gonna be hard to explain.
But just to get some shit straight, we saw him pull out of. I called him out. Where did I call him out at? It was. I was coming. What was it? Westbound, like past Purple Garage. Not Purple Garage. Purple Dinosaur. And then he pulled out from behind there.
Okay.
Right. And I was like, "What's up with this blue car?" And
when did you get it flagged 1060?
I didn't. I had it. I mean, I think right as I called right before the 80, it was like halfway through Sandy. I checked the plate actually.
Okay.
But he was just evading at first, and I was like, why is he running? And then the first time I went VCB in Sandy, I checked the plate.
Okay. Give me a minute to write my statement. So Dugong and Johnson,
yeah, I called out like on like 68 Sonora-ish. And then he made it right, and yeah. I was giving some radio. Like, oh, I'm making a U-turn. Here we go, baby. Do you know who Maisie Graves is?
Vehicle did not. You don't get your damn statement in here. I'm a kneecap.
I'm waiting for yours.
Yeah, we could both write at the same time.
You know, no.
Yes.
I trust myself.
Forte, get your statement in.
No.
Damn, dog.
Fuck your statement.
Forte, write the fucking statement. Going west on Sonora Way. The purple dinosaur.
Shit, fuck.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh.
I'm
so
gonna
sorry.
kill you.
Sorry, I'm just... Our Parkinson's is acting up.
We got Parkinson's. I'll take your badge right now and tell you to go find a new job. You better.
That's crazy.
you
That's...
We
I thought this was an all-inclusive workplace. That's wild
we
that you said
can't
that.
have people. No.
Parkinson's?
Listen to me. If someone came in here and said that they were blind, you think we're gonna give them keys to a car?
Yes. There was a cop who was blind.
When?
I don't know. I met him once. I called him Daredevil.
What was his name?
I don't fucking know. He said he used to use sound as like it was like a bat.
Forte, I need to walk away from you. You're too distracting to write my statement. Write your fucking statement. All right. All right. Oh my God, Forte, I will actually recommend a dab for you. Stop it. No, that is a completely valid statement. Do it again. Do it again. Um, So now I have a photo of that. I recommend you get rid of it and you write your fucking statement, or I'm getting a dap. We gotta keep Forte in check. Otherwise, he go get in trouble. We gotta hold it down. All right. The vehicle was smoking on Panorama Road where... Drew Mason got out and fled on foot. Um, uh, um, inside the, okay, by the guy who gave him the car, inside the back of the car. All right. Based on Drew's understanding of the vehicle, which was marked as stolen by dispatch ARPR, units believe the possessions found on Mason were stolen property. As Mason told Flop that he would be pleading not guilty and speaking with an attorney. Dugong processed Mason and billed him. So the articulation that I have for this, so it's a weird one because it makes it so awkward for us. It shouldn't be labeled stolen goods and then being told it's valuable goods. It just doesn't make fucking sense. But he said he got the vehicle from his boss. His boss told him to make drops, and he said in the trunk of the vehicle were these stolen goods. So I'm gonna hit him with possession of stolen goods, as he said he got him out of the back of a stolen vehicle. I think that's enough of an articulation based on what he told me. It's a weird one though, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's a hard one to explain to somebody, because the question is, do I know it's stolen? I don't know. But at the same time, they're labeled stolen goods, and we literally have a fucking I don't know. It's different from rolled bills though, because rolled bills, when you look at them in someone's pockets, it just says rolls of bills. This literally says, when you highlight over it, a collection of stolen goods. I don't know how to. I don't know. I think I wanted to contest it because the charge does not make sense. All right. Oh, dude, I have a fucking meeting later. Oh my God, I gotta be awake for that. What am I gonna do? What should I have? What should I take? Should I take melatonin or something? I don't know. Isn't it kind of based on unlocks so far? No. Yes and no. That's the problem. I get what you're saying, but like, again, the Murphy Braun case, they asked, how can you prove that it was a PD firearm? Because in the name of Glock 19, it says Glock 19 PD, police department, to specify that is government equipment. So it's like, there's interpretation, and then there's also like, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. Because valuable goods, the issue that I think people need to remember and realize is that stolen goods are stolen goods. But in the description, it says possession of valuable goods. To the people that have been around since 3.0, people who know valuable goods were something that were brought into 3.0 as being something that people got when they robbed banks and committed crime. The people that robbed banks and committed crime would take those and they would sell them as essentially stolen goods. So if you ever saw valuable goods, we would process that as valuable goods. Now that I have stolen goods, do I treat it as stolen property or do I not? I think that's something for a judge to understand, and I'm going to reach out to a judge to let them know about it, because something is not right about it. What's going on, brother? How you been, man?
I'm chilling. What's up, Flop?
Not much. Can I get your opinion on something?
Of course.
I just had a really interesting situation, and I don't know how to feel about it. So check out my recent incident report, 2157.
21 Barrick. Okay.
I'm gonna fix up the title.
Okay.
So go through, right? Chase ensues, whole thing. We apprehend the guy. I bring him down to the cells, and I see he has stolen goods on his person, right? Now I want you to look at my second photo of stolen goods, right? And I want you to read it, right? Don't read it out loud. Just read it to yourself, right? Now, I want you to go to your charges, and I want you to look up stolen goods in your charges, and I want you to read the description of stolen goods.
It literally says Let me double check, but it says value of stolen goods, right? Some shit like that.
Yeah. Now I want you to go read possession of stolen goods. The charge.
That.
I just spent 20 minutes in the cells calling Lucas Lavender, and I'm like, I need your 2 cents on this. Can you please help me?
That.
I pushed it because I asked him, I said, I need to know, where did you get these? And he told me that he got the car from a guy who offered him a job to go drop off stuff. So the articulation I'm using is that, you know, because he claimed that the boxes were in the back of the car that he received, that the car was stolen and had signs of tampering. I'm articulating that the goods have to be stolen if they were in the back of the car.
And then they stole the car as well.
Well, they got the car
right?
for the job, but the charge states valuable goods. And
I mean, what is valuable goods? You know what I mean?
it's capitalized though, and I think you know where I'm going with this, which is why I'm trying to figure out how to proceed. I feel like I did the right thing, but at the same time, it left me with question, and he said he may appeal it, and I actually encourage him to appeal it if he feels such a way.
100%.
It absolutely needs clarification.
What about sale of stolen goods or stolen property?
So that claims sale of, implying that the goods are like, I would have to see the handoff, right?
Yeah.
So
Or he admits to buying
try to
it.
open it manually, if that makes sense, and it
show the 911 Jamestown
wasn't there.
Street.
I charged it. I'm gonna talk to a judge as soon as I can because I don't think that's right.
All right. I mean, it shouldn't be an issue, no? Like,
I don't think I'm wrong for the charge, but I also think that needs to be clarified.
we won't really have a reason to go back in there.
Petty theft, no.
What was the report ID, Derek?
1554.
Grand theft, no?
Let me see.
Yeah. Both those are in.
From another person, though.
Well, we don't know if he stole the goods is the thing. All we know is that he got the job, he got the car, and in the trunk was the stuff that he claimed.
Oh, I can see. I can view on a map. I can replay the scene.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Flap, you seen this, right?
Oh yeah, it is so good.
Do what now?
Hey yo, you could like, so if it's like a massive crime scene, you can see it. Oh,
it's gonna be nice. Oh yeah.
Oh,
where the budget went.
It is King. It's
try to
I don't want to say life changing. He's
He went in.
He went in.
He went in.
He
put
probably
on the goggles. Yep.
Also, I had to
Oh,
tell Forte.
Welcome back, King.
Forte almost didn't document the tampering if I didn't check up on him on the car.
I'll
I'll
get on him about it.
Yeah, I'll make note.
No, I already told him that he needs to document all of it.
I'll let him know. I appreciate that.
Because I don't know if you also heard, because when I mentioned that, he checked and went on radio saying that the car was tampered. When
he wasn't listening.
I said
I heard
he wasn't listening to radio at all either.
I'll take care of it.
So you know about the replay thing, right? Blackwell?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it.
I go to 1554 in the report section.
118 from 125.
Send it.
What's your current 20?
Basement right outside the cells.
Copy. I'm in a route. I'm gonna 25 Drew real quick. Excuse me. Sorry.
Hi, Flop.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I'm on the phone with Maisie Graves. Should I hang up?
It'll take 2 minutes. It'll take 1 minute actually.
Okay. Yeah. I was just giving her problems.
No, you're good. So make sure that when you're documenting a vehicle, you get everything, including the tampering. Did you get a photo?
I did.
Did you? Okay. I know
it should be in there.
Yeah, I noticed it was. I was just talking. Apparently, it was almost forgotten. Make sure that everything is documented. So I see you got it. Just double check that. And also, when
oh yeah.
Who was it on scene with you again? That was I don't know. Who was it? You need to, Blackwell. When Blackwell stated it was stolen, you got on radio like a minute later and you're like, yo guys, it got signed to tampering. I was like, yeah.
Because I didn't check it.
I know, but Blackwell had stated it on the radio. Just make sure you're also listening to radio. That's all.
Yes.
All right. Think you could behave?
No.
Why?
Do you want to meet my girlfriend?
You have a girlfriend?
No, not really, but probably will be in the future.
Oh, really?
Would you like to meet her?
Is she a cop?
She's a cadet, actually.
Is she?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Maisie Graves.
Maisie Graves. Sure.
Would you like to meet her, Flop?
Sure.
She's fucking hot. And also, I want to take my lunch break. Tell her to come to MRPD. Oh my god, hi! Hey, you want to come to MRPD? I have an officer who wants to meet you, who's also an FTO for Shift 3.
No, I that's not...
I've talked about Flop with you before, and you say you don't know Flop. You're gonna meet Flop.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
A present for me? What is it? I don't like surprises.
Have a good one, Jenny.
She's being mean. Okay, how long is it going to take you to get to MRPD? Well, get to MRPD. Thank you. Taking my lunch break.
Flop needs another stripe. I'm really worried that they're gonna be promoting.
Oh, you can
Flop.
hang up. You hang up first.
Hang up the fucking phone.
Yeah, I hung up. Yeah. You like my coupon code?
Your whole mannerism changed when she answered the phone.
Yeah, because I was faking it.
No, that's...
There's one thing you'll learn about me. I can switch my personality on a dime. Because I have to. You get the real Flop. It's just a fucking shithead. But if you want me to be a Omi-chan or whatever the fuck they call it, I can't. Ooh, woo. Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. You just flip it up on a dime like that. You just a completely different person, just like that.
Yeah, that's how it's called being professional and not.
Nice.
Like, there's not like you're a piece of shit.
What?
Yeah, thanks for your empty answers. Oh, that's so neat. Tell me more.
Sure. I just never mind. Let's go meet her.
Hold on, I have to put money back in my wallet because I'm so fucking rich. If I walk like this, you're gonna think different of me.
Ugh, man, you were a scumbag.
I can't. Okay, listen. I'm really struggling. I don't know how to hold myself, you know? That.
Where,
Because
we
there's
going?
like, I don't know, lobby. And she's a cadet, but she hasn't done like a bunch of FTOs.
Can you lock this door? I can't find my key for that door.
It happens to me sometimes, actually.
Yeah, I think I can't find the key to my main lobby one either. He went the wrong way. Did you actually go the wrong way?
No, I just wanted to look at Aziz because I love him so much.
All right. I need you to lock this. Wow. She's beautiful.
She's legal. That sounds so fucking bad.
Forte.
You know what I
this
mean,
is a
but like,
fucking order.
I get it. No, like,
Don't
listen.
ever, do not ever, and I mean ever, say those fucking words to my face again.
She
I
drives
know-
legally.
I know
That's
what
I
you meant. I know what you meant. That did not sound good.
No, I know it didn't. And I apologize.
Hey, Barrick, you want to be here to meet Forte's not girlfriend?
Oh, he knows her.
No, because I already know her. Because she hired me 8 years ago.
Huh. Is this her?
Yep.
What was that?
I need you to take those glasses off.
Gonna punch a man in the face with glasses on?
Wait, why
Ray-Bans.
is she leaving?
Take them off.
Why
I
is
think she got embarrassed. She has just anxiety.
Why did it sound like she was moaning?
No,
Take
she
the
was
glasses
really.
off, Forte.
No, you're not punching me in the face.
I'm not punching you in the face. Take the glasses off.
Take the glasses off. No. There's no resemblance.
What are we talking about?
I just don't want him to have the same glasses on that we do.
Oh, okay, fair.
'Cause he switches glasses like every day.
No, I don't. I have my daytimes and I have my night times.
Now you're fucking dweeb.
I really do. I only have 2 pairs. Daytime?
Would you be able
this
to?
is nighttime.
Would you be able to
Daytime.
call her back? Oh, is that her running? Is she running?
I think she went and found a legitimate parking place.
Is she running with a tire?
Oh, she has a tire.
Wow.
That's.
So are you dating her, or the tire?
We're not dating. We're just.
Oh,
You know,
are you gonna ask the tire out?
I hear she is. Oh, she has the same glasses too.
I got you a tire because I think you're really weird.
It's Kiwo! Oh,
Eric, she brought you a gift.
wow.
I actually did get you.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Wow, that's really sweet.
Wait, that's an Xbox. Why'd you give me an
Nice.
Xbox?
I don't know. I got you an Xbox.
Wait, is that Kiwo? I can't tell. Hello there.
Hello.
How you
Hi.
doing?
This is Senior Officer Flop Dugong.
Hello, that's me. How you doing?
I'm very hungover.
Wow.
From?
This introduction.
I'm hello. Sorry.
What do you? Why are you hungover?
Because I
Put down the
partied
tire.
last night. I would, but I'm
so
too
happy.
tired.
Well,
What?
it's good to meet you. I hear that you're great friends with Forte.
Yeah, it's all right.
Ooh,
Yeah, I agree.
he is all right.
Can you say something actually nice in front of them? They can
Take
stop
your
being
fucking
mean to me?
glasses off.
No!
Forte, take the glasses off.
It's my sunnies.
All right, then you can go the fuck off duty.
Ooh,
Over glasses?
yes.
It's crazy.
Jesus. Well, what was your name? I'm sorry.
It's Maisie.
Good to meet you, Maisie. You're a cadet for shift 3?
Yeah. Shift 2.
Oh, shift 2. Exciting. Well,
Yeah,
I'm an
well.
FTO for shift 3, but I do take some people from shift 2 sometimes, or the end of
Yeah,
shift 2.
Yeah, you know how life gets in the way, so I keep missing all of my FTO sessions.
That's not a
I have to skip.
not a good thing, Maisie.
Yeah, no, but life gets in the way. There's not. There is just something. So I should have probably applied for either shift 3 or shift 1. But
I mean,
Shift 3 is the move.
if you were gonna make the move, I'm just saying shift 3 pretty cool. But I would maybe bring that up and just state that, you know, unfortunately.
oh, they're fully aware. They're fully aware. I have to schedule my FTO sessions like way in advance. So
Yeah, well, Maisie, if you ever need an FTO, I mean, I'm an FTO. I'd be willing to you know, take you for shift 3. Or if there's no FTOs for shift 2, I could probably make an exception for 2.
that sounds brilliant. Thank you so much. I appreciate